Welcome to yet another exciting episode of Hustle and Grind podcast. My name is DJ Kip Classic, your number one promoter of Zambian music. So on this podcast, I host the very best of our entertainment industry. And today I'm privileged to host Kitwe's fastest rising star. His name is Kitwe. Welcome to the program, my brother.
Thank you so much for having me, Mr. KIP.
It's been a minute, brother.
Yeah, it's been a while.
How's Kitwe?
Proper.
It's been over a year since last time we sat down and caught up on your music.
Yeah.
How are things, man?
Well, things went crazy, but yeah, we're pushing a little, one step at a time.
To the people that might have missed our first interview,
yeah,
kindly introduce yourself. Who's Kitwe? How do you want people to relate to you that will be watching this interview?
So Kitwe in Zambia is an Afrofusion artist. Yeah, he's an Afrofusion artist based in Kitwe, Copperbelt. Yeah.
So Kitwe, how did you get into music, man?
Well, I started music when I was 9 years old.
That's a long time ago.
The story never changes. I started music when I was 9 years old, and it's because of my mother.
Okay, how did your mother influence you to become
a singer?
Artist? Okay, so you come from a family of people that actually do music.
Yeah, I come from a Christian family that does gospel music, like mom.
Okay.
Yeah, she's really into gospel music, but yeah.
Okay, that's nice. So now, you started your music when you were 9. You've put out a lot of music. You're not just a musician, you're also an entrepreneur. How do you balance the two? Let's first of all talk about your business acumen and then we'll get back to music.
Yeah.
How do you balance being an entrepreneur and then doing music as well?
Well, I can't say it's an easy thing. It's really hard, like being a businessman and, also doing music at the same time. It's kind of tricky. You have to be everywhere at the same time.
It's hard to find the balance.
Yes, you have to be everywhere at the same time. And you need to have a team. Yeah, a team is very important because when you're working together, things begin to move.
Yeah, man. When you talk about a team, what people do you need on your team? Like, what exact people do you need and what skills do they need to bring to the table?
Like on your
team as an artist,
as an artist?
Because a lot of people say, my team. What do they mean, my team? Like, who do you need as an artist in your team? And what skills do they need to bring to the table?
First of all, I need promoters.
Okay.
Yes, I need promoters, people that have, influence on the ground. Yeah. You understand? People that are connected to other people because,
you need to grow your tentacles.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
I put something on the table, you put something on the table, we mix it, we make magic together.
Yeah, man.
That's how it is.
So, like, right now, how many people are on your team?
We are 7.
That's a huge team, bruv.
Yeah, we are 7. There's a blogger, there's a driver, there's a manager and also a co-manager, and there's a makeup artist. So yeah. You're
a guy. Do you need makeup? Does a male artist really need a makeup artist?
It's like I'm doing like 2 music videos in a row. So I need something. I need someone.
The last time that we sat down,
yeah,
I think that was on another podcast. It was the Z Underground, I think.
Yes.
From that time to now, what new things have happened? It's been over a year since we last caught up.
Like in my music?
Yeah, in your music. Let's talk now about your music. In your music.
After that interview, I dropped a single featuring Blood Kid. Shout out to YBOK.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and it really changed something in my life.
Okay.
Yeah,
how was the response? Did you shoot a video for it?
We didn't really shoot a music video for that song because I received some bad news when I was about to start making plans for that. I lost my grandma in the process.
My condolences.
So I couldn't continue.
Your mind state, you are not in the right mind state to drop everything and say, no, let me continue with this. I understand losing somebody that is close to you can really get you off your A game.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I even had to post in the group to say, guys, let's stop what we are doing right now. I'm going home.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but after that single, and after that incident, I came back, did 1 or 2 shows. We moved.
Do you plan on shooting a video for that?
For the song?
Yeah.
Yes, I plan on shooting videos for every song that I've done.
That's what you told me more than a year ago. You told me, I'll shoot videos for everything.
Everything. And I'm serious about that.
It is important. This is what I tell especially artists on the come up. It is important that people get used to you. They get used to seeing you.
True.
You understand? They have to be able to to tie the name to the face.
Exactly.
It's important for your branding as an artist. They need to know you. Because you know what would happen if people don't know you?
And people will be like, "Oh, are you?"
Yeah, and I make money using like I can do that if we do not brand well. So now let's talk about you are a singer, Tiwen.
Yeah.
And the type of music you make is not like really the copper sound.
True.
What are, like being an artist who is on the copper belt in this region, you know the type of music that usually is made here.
Exactly.
And you've got a different sound.
Yeah.
How has that been for you to break through in this industry? Being the fact that you are a singer and you have got a different touch, you've got a different sound, even the way you pick your beats is different. How do you manage to still compete here on the copper belt where we've got this copper sound?
I mean, it's been kind of crazy because I remember when I dropped my first single in 2017, people were like, nobody's going to listen to you. Nobody's going to listen to this type of music that you're doing because we're used to that Dunka stuff, you understand? But as time went by, I continued releasing singles after singles, and then I dropped the album. You understand? So, but I pay the album. Opa want why she believe that okay, can she soundy? Tia unfuike soundy.
How was the whole process of you dropping an album? How was the album received? How was it done?
You know, like I stayed for a long time without dropping anything before I dropped the album. So I was like, I talked to my manager. I was like, I have a lot of songs in the studio and I can't release a single right now. Let's put out a body of work.
So that somebody, when they're introduced to your music, they can understand.
They can understand me. You understand? Because by then, I never had these digital platforms that we have right now, like Spotify, Apple. And I was like, I want my music to go digital. I want people from outside Zambia to be listening to my music. And, you know, we can, at the end of the time, who knows what's going to happen next? Yeah, but it was a process. It wasn't an easy thing, like dropping an album.
Have you made money off the album?
I have.
Is it profitable? Do you think, could you encourage another up-and-coming artist to say, go all out, go put out an album?
Yeah, if you have it in you, do it. And don't let anybody out there stop you from doing it.
What was the biggest challenge that you faced during the process of you dropping the album?
I used to, criticism, obviously. People used to criticize, like, no, you're up and coming, so you can't release an album.
I've heard that lots of time.
Like, guys, I'm an artist. I'm free to do whatever I want. This is a God-given talent, so let me use it. If I feel like dropping an album today at midnight, let me drop it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Do you know the problem is that people put imaginary gates on their own progress. People are waiting for validation from someone out there.
Exactly.
But when you're an artist, I think the only validation you need is yourself. If you feel like...
Kwasila.
And this is what I tell artists. There is no right way of doing things.
For real.
And me, I cannot control you, how you express yourself as an artist.
Yeah.
Because art is an expression.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody taking if we don't want a paso, if we don't want so no. Like you are the artist, you express yourself. Whether I like it or I don't, that is my problem.
Yeah.
As long as you are authentic, you are putting out content that you're proud of and
for
that
real.
Represents you, it's okay.
Yeah, for real.
Whether I like it or I don't.
It's just good to be different.
But most people can never do that because what do people think of me? Out about assuming who's there? Who controls the game? You can do what you want. You know, with the digital DSPs, they liberalized the music industry.
For real.
Long time ago, when you had to print tapes, when you had to take your music to sounds like physical stores, if the guy there doesn't like you, the store will not carry your music.
Exactly.
If the guy that prints the tapes and the CDs doesn't like you. So there were so many barriers of entry. But now everything has changed.
Everything is changed now. It's a digital world.
And long ago, people had to buy physical copies. Right now, you can drop a song right now and somebody in the UK will be able to listen to it.
Exactly.
Right now.
And they'll give you a stream.
Yes.
They'll
right
give
now.
you a stream.
Right now. Not that you could order at Facebook at station and they order today. So I feel like technology has made it easier. But there is something else that I've noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has become so easy, the barriers to entry are so low, everybody wants to sing.
Yeah,
everybody wants to rap.
Everybody wants to rap. Everybody wants to sing. It's getting kind of crazy.
Yeah, man. So it's very difficult for you to stand out.
Yeah.
For your music to be out there, for people to know you. It's a bit of a challenge. But I feel like it's something that people can work around.
Yeah.
I feel like it's something that can be worked around. What has been your biggest challenge so far in your journey through the music industry?
It's crazy, bruv. crazy. Like uh, when you want to do something, when you want like release a song, you need people like you need people like promoters, or maybe you want to do a collab with
A more
another
established artist.
Exactly, a well-established artist. And then when you approach that artist, and when they listen to your music, or maybe they like your music, but MPF kupingura.
What do you think is what do you think is the right amount someone should charge you for like 40, like 26 bars, 20 bar verse? Realistically speaking, looking at where our economy is, what do you think?
I'd say if it is well established, I'd say maybe 4, 3, 5.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But you know what the problem is? This is one thing that I've noticed, and I hope you guys that are watching this, you get to learn. The whole essence of this podcast is to educate ourselves, share ideas, and educate ourselves. It's important because most people just want to be famous.
Yeah.
But
people just want to be famous.
Do you know the messed up thing about being famous and having no money? When you're famous, everybody looks at you.
Exactly.
Now imagine when you're famous, you can't even buy a drink, you can't even buy nice clothes, you can't even get the right perfume. So it's about understanding that yes, fame is nice, but this is a business.
Yeah.
We have to find a way to monetize it.
Exactly.
Make money off it.
Exactly. Like a lot of artists out there don't know how to monitor their music on these platforms. Monitor pages yako nama profiles yako.
Sorry to say this. I remember I hosted J-Max.
Yeah.
Before he dropped the album, I had him on one of my podcasts. So I asked him about his status, his distribution. Like J-Max is an established artist. He literally this year he won Album of the Year.
Yeah.
Is that
Shout
Song
out
of
to
the Year?
J-Max.
He won Song of the Year. Is that big? He's been in the industry for a long time. Last time he came on my show, I asked him, Bachirolo, distribution, YouTube, how much money are you making? He's like, I have no idea. I'm like, what about you? Boomplay? Because I was very curious about Boomplay. I said 2 years ago when everybody wanted to be on Boomplay, I wanted to know, like, are we just
really on Boomplay?
How much are people making?
Yeah.
Because look, if I have a platform, I have a DSP, and you guys are putting your music on my platform, because without you, the artist, without your content, nobody will come to my platform.
For real.
And me as a person who owns a DSP, you know how I make my money is running ads and people staying on the platform. So if you guys don't put the content on my platform, people will not come through. So me, I was thinking, the creators, the people that are creating the content are the ones that are running these platforms. Because without the content, these platforms are useless. It's like YouTube. Without the videos that people post on YouTube, YouTube would be useless.
Yeah, for real.
That's why YouTube shares the money it makes from its advertisers with the content creators.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to know how much is Apple making from Boomplay. I wanted to know that. So I asked J-Max. He told me he doesn't know. So I'm like, bro, how don't you even know your own numbers? Like, most artists do not want residual income. They are focused on just shows.
Yeah.
But you know the problem with shows? They run out after some time.
For real. They expire.
Yes, you can't be an artist boy for 10 years. You are
just depending on show money.
Show money. There'll be a time when there'll be a new guy on the block.
Exactly, and
there'll be a newer generation. Your generation. After sometimes they'll become old.
Yeah.
They'll have kids. They'll have things to do. They'll not pull up every Friday.
Exactly.
But if your music is good and you've got a rich catalog and you've actually distributed and you own the rights to the music, you can make perpetual money off the music.
Last foot. Although she didn't be share forever.
Yes, you can even live for your children's children. Look, I was looking at Piquet Chala. You know, Piquet Chala's music really streams.
Yeah, that man.
So I was wondering, I'm like, who owns the rights to this music? Because you know, like you can literally live a good life in Zambia if you owned all the Piquet Chala's catalog.
For real.
If you
who owns his music?
I don't know who owns the music.
But it's everywhere because I remember I saw some on Boomplay.
It's everywhere. It's on Spotify. And the numbers are amazing. They're out of this world. So it's about the artist should understand that music is a business. When you're collaborating, why I brought this up, I wanted to bring it here. When you're collaborating with an established artist, earlier on you said it's important to have a team.
Exactly. So
in your team, there has to be someone who understands the business. Your manager should understand, especially the business side of things. Yeah. How do we drop these contracts? So you a 5-pin. You have to learn how to do contracts. Find somebody who knows how to do contracts. When you're doing a feature, do a proper split sheet. Yeah. Like understand what are split sheets. How our loyalties dispersed? How do we follow these things up? How do we ensure that nobody's getting our money? Because you know, in the Zambian music industry, a lot of bloggers have become richer than the artists.
For real. That's true. I don't want to mention names, but that's true.
Yes, a lot of bloggers have got richer than the artists because you know what the bloggers did? they understood the music business.
Yeah.
Me, I've had artists come to me and tell me, instead of distribute to Rimbo. And I look at this nigga, I'm like, bro, you work hard, you do the song, and you want me to get all the credit, you want me to make all your money. I'm just a person that loves people that I let it slide.
Yeah.
But most of the people have been taken advantage of.
Exactly.
A lot of people are eating other
A
people's
lot
money.
of people.
DJ Shosta is an example, man. DJ Shosta is an example. Even I was watching, who's this guy? KB.
KB.
Yeah. He was actually saying, I distribute a lot of people's music, meaning
For
a lot
real.
of artists
For real.
go and give him the music and pray,
For
keep
real.
their fingers crossed, hoping he would do the right thing.
Yeah.
And he was the one who was complaining about Boomplay. I remember 2 years ago, he was the one who was pushing Boomplay.
I remember he posted something about Boomplay and about I don't know if he dropped the EP.
It's not going to be on
Like,
Boomplay.
it's not
And
there.
he's removing all his other music on Boomplay.
Why?
They don't pay.
I don't pay.
The last 2 years, they have not paid anybody.
I remember when I was dropping my album, I had issues with Boomplay. My music didn't go live like right there and
Yeah,
then.
man.
I had to email them, I had to contact them on Instagram.
They'll
Like,
tell
why
you-
is my music not live?
They will tell you, talk to Afrotunes. Is it Afrotunes?
No, they just told me to speak to this agent. Is it from where are they from?
Boomplay is Nigerian.
Is Nigerian, not Tanzania?
No, it's Nigerian, but Chinese owned.
Chinese owned.
Yes.
Crazy.
The Chinese owned Boomplay. I was also spooked because I wanted to get podcast. The other podcast that I was doing with my friend, wanted to get it on Boomplay. So I had to write them and they told me for podcast to do ABC. That's when I knew it was a Chinese owned company. But the problem is that they pay the least amount of money and they don't pay. They have not paid anybody in the last 1.5 years to 2 years.
Shimpia abantu balelanda po sharefuma kwisa shit.
Tabare apera po indara mara apera fema plaques.
Oh, everyone plugs.
They never sent anybody money.
It's just plugs.
The last person they gave money was Your Maps.
Yeah. I
Because
don't know.
they wanted him to do an exclusive.
Did
because
they
knew.
buy his channel on Boomplay?
They did an exclusive deal.
Yeah.
They did an exclusive where it just drops on Boomplay first before it goes anywhere else.
Yeah.
So they had to pay him up front. Because look, he has bargaining power.
Yeah.
It's
for
different
real.
from other people. He has good bargaining. You tell him like, yo, I don't need you. I can drop this any platform and you still do numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why the challenge is. Now move away from that. Tiwen, you've got a new single. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Kontoloka.
Tell me about that.
On
What
the
should people
way.
expect?
Kontoloka. Kontoloka drops tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing something different. This is something
I think
that
we're
we've
gonna
never done before.
right now in the video, the song that is playing in the background is Kontoloka. We're gonna put it in post production.
Yeah.
And we're gonna link it somewhere here or up there. We're gonna link it on the video. You can once he uploads this video to his channel, we're gonna tag his channel on the video so you can watch Kontoloka here on top mkono mnango pakona up.
Chapwafi,
Yeah, man.
imakale wangu. So Kontoloka talks about those people that doesn't want to see you do well in life. They just want you to be down there, like
There are a
begging.
lot of those.
Yes, just begging, or whenever you need something, you'd go to them, and and if they say no, then it's a no. And if they say you won't move in life, then
You won't move in life.
Yeah. Now, are they God?
No.
Exactly, because we all have destinies. Yes, and there is what we call a destiny helper.
Yeah.
Each and every person on earth has a destiny helper.
People that come into your life and help you get to the next stage of your life.
Exactly. So that's what the song talks about. And yeah,
Who's produced the song?
Rizzo. Shout out to MS Music.
Shout out to Killerman Beats Music. MS we used to call him Killerman.
Yeah.
First of all, we called him Killerman Beats Music, KMBMG. That was his label. When MMG was like,
He was a top fan.
yeah, like, when I look at, sorry to deviate, but when I look at people like MS and the things that he's doing in Kitwe with Rizzo, shout out to Rizzo too.
Shout out to
When
this.
I see, like, for me, it's like a proud moment. Because I remember, me and MS knew each other in 2010.
For real.
Yeah. 2009, 2010. We knew each other when we were younger, but then I'm 2010 when I came back from boarding school, he was still in high school. That's when I knew him. So he would like skip school, he would leave home and never school. But
to the studio.
Then when we knock off, there was a man, Mr. Sims, Mr. Chambo Semoto. We were young. He loved music, but he couldn't produce. So he just bought speakers, he bought a condenser mic, he built a small room behind his house. That's where we started from, Sims Records. So MS was like our producer. But MS wouldn't even make beats then. He wouldn't make beats. So what we'd do is we just download beats and then MS would just record the vocals on that.
Yeah, and would master it.
Bro, like if you listen to that music today, you'd be like, wow, these niggas. Bro, we didn't know none of that. We just get a Liwen beat, we'd rap on it. We get the BIG beat.
I did that at some point.
Yeah, man. And we did that. So from that time, we're like 6 of us, and then everybody stopped music. So just me and MS that remained.
Okay.
MS moved to Kitwe, got a job. He started MS. He would always call me, boy, to Mindoro, when you still at Mindoro.
Yeah.
So we started the studio, and seeing where he has gotten to today,
Yeah.
it just shows
He's
you
doing very good.
it
Right
just shows you the what's the word, the results of persistency.
for real.
Because he could have given up, but it was hard from 2010. Imagine he started seeing his breakthrough last year.
Yeah.
From 2010,
From
14 years.
and then you want to give up in life?
Yeah, man.
Ontoloka.
So Rizzo, have you featured anybody on the song?
No. It's just me in the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
What type of song is it? Is it Mapiano? Is it Afrofusion? Is it Afro Electric?
It's Afro everything.
Because you know, like, there's so many
drink fruit kana kaya
Yes.
and kadati mixed
fruit but you know, like it's you know, do you have a video for it?
Yeah.
Who shot the video?
Moke Media Films.
Okay.
Yeah. You've heard of him?
Yeah, I've heard of him, but I've not met him.
Yeah.
You know the funny thing, the difference between Kitwe and Luanshya, or just Kitwe and all the other towns on the Copper Belt, there is so much going on in Kitwe.
Yeah.
It's like
So
the hub.
much.
That's where you need to be on the Copper Belt.
Exactly.
Bro, like there are so many promoters. Last time I was in Kitwe, I got to meet shout out to Town, shout out Blow Mind,
Yeah, but down.
shout out
Blow
Lisa.
Mind.
Yeah, like there's just, you know, from the promoters, everybody's serious. The producers, everybody's serious. The videographer is everybody's serious.
Serious.
The game in Kitwe is different from these other places on the Copper Belt.
For real.
What has been your biggest accomplishment so far
In my music career,
in your music career?
my biggest accomplishment. It's my album. That's what I say.
When are we getting the next album?
Not anytime soon.
Why?
Right now, I feel like I just want to be working on singles.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to be working on singles and stuff.
So you've got, we've talked enough about the music, but I want now us to focus on the symbiosis between the music and entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Most artists are failing to push their music because they don't have money to push their music, because the truth is ngata kuete ndarama unless now kwata fe hit yakho kwala fe ma hit yamo yakutila na lulida fe tetwarunyanti yes kwala fe nimbo sha ifyo. But then again, it's very rare that you have one of those songs.
Exactly.
What advice would you give to artists that are on the rise on the importance of having an extra source of income before your music can fully pay for you and pay for your lifestyle?
You really need to have another source of income because, bro, promoting music in Zambia is very expensive. You can go or you can text a promoter right now, and that promoter will tell you to put some fans on the table.
Because that's how he is. That's his job too. He needs to get paid.
He needs to get paid at the end of the day.
Because you know, if you're not paying the promoters, they will not do their job accordingly.
Exactly. They won't do their job.
There will be no motivation for them to do what they need to do.
You need to motivate them. So you need a source of income if you want your music to be on that platform where you need it to be. You need a source of income.
Okay.
Another source of income. Because, you know, these things, it's a process.
Let's talk about your brand.
Okay. Shout out to Double M.
How is it?
It's going well.
It's in Pepe Kamani, right?
Yes.
I've seen, last time I was with MS, he was wearing the black one.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know. I didn't even
for real?
notice. Yeah, like I didn't even notice until he told me. He's like, bro, look, this is Tiwen's brand. I'm like, I know Tiwen. I've seen his label. From the first T-shirts you dropped to what you're dropping now, the way you're printing them, you might not know it's like a local brand.
Yeah, that's true.
Because most people just, you've seen how we brand ours.
Yes.
Like it's generic, it's simple, it's done.
Yeah.
But you are going an extra step.
Real.
How is the business doing?
Well, it's tricky. Like, you know, like doing everything from here, like from Kitwe, because I'm still working with the same people that I used to work with. I'm still working with them.
Yeah.
We never stopped working. And they are the same guys that has been printing my shirts since day one.
From when you started, how many shirts have you sold roughly?
I've lost count.
How many do you sell on average, like in a month?
In a month.
In a good month?
In a good month, I can sell like 30.
30 in a month.
Yes.
How much do you sell your t-shirts for?
Like right now, it's 200 kwacha.
Okay, and what is your profit margin? I know I'm going.
But
into
looking
deep.
at, I'm sure you know how the economy is right now.
Yeah.
People are not managing, so we're still giving them at 150.
Okay, but you're still making money even if you give them at 150. You still make something on top.
Yeah, we're still making something on top, but I really, really want to change the production company because it's little change that we are getting from it when we do it from within Zambia.
So you want to be importing
Yes, I want to start importing
from
them
China. I know.
from China.
I know a
think
guy
it's cheaper.
way cheaper, like
Yeah,
3 or 4 times cheaper.
yeah.
And
cheaper.
especially if you're doing them in bulk.
I have a
So now,
friend,
how are you distributing them?
like where?
Like your brand, are you just selling on your WhatsApp? Have you partnered with boutiques where people can walk into this boutique and get your t-shirts? Like, how are you distributing your merchandise?
We just it's just an online business. If
Don't you want to maybe partner with people? Let's say you come here. Shout out to Layback Boutique. I've got a friend of mine. He has got a boutique.
Okay.
Dean. He's got a boutique. So I was thinking, don't you in future, if you start doing more merchandise, are you going to partner with maybe somebody that owns a boutique, something like that, so that they can carry your merchandise?
for that, I have to sit down with my people and discuss.
I feel like that's the way to go.
Yeah, because I can't just make that decision like I just wake up and say no, we are doing this and that. I need to let them know first because
Apart from the t-shirts, what other merchandise do you have in stock that you would want to drop?
that I want to work on. Or,
Yeah, like do you have? I just saw yesterday your maps dropped his art
yeah,
for 650
For
a
650.
piece.
he's making money that one.
He doesn't listen.
Yeah.
Like, are you gonna drop caps? Are you gonna drop hoodies? Do you
Like
plan on
next year-
expanding
next year-
your brand?
Next year, we really, really want to work on expanding our brand because it's been a minute. So we've had that discussion before, and we are definitely gonna work on it.
Are people hiring you for shows?
Yeah,
What's the highest amount of money you've been paid for a show?
for sure.
Yeah.
Like
I
the
ask every
highest-
artist this. I ask
like
every
the
artist.
highest-
Brio told me that his highest is 8 I want to hear yours. The highest money you've been
The
paid
highest
Yeah,
I've been
for-
paid.
for a show.
You want to hear that?
Yeah.
On the radio.
Like, people want to get clarity of these things. You understand? Like, you know, I ask artists this. I want these people who are coming to the industry to have a realistic expectation of what they're going to find.
Okay.
Because a guy like you, people will find you gold chain, always fly, using the latest iPhone. They might think it's a music that he's doing that. They
Yeah,
don't know
for
that you've
real.
got
Other things that I'm doing.
Yes, that are supplementing.
Yeah, so the highest I think that I've, it's just a 6.5.
It's not bad, man.
Yeah. Just a
The lowest
6.5.
amount of money you've performed for.
The lowest,
Mm.
like 800.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Are people paying you for features?
I think for now, about not sana, but ukukhona mabale tumatuma abantu amafoni inotupia.
Okay.
Mbinatume mpia kwa feta no. I want you to come and put a verse for me.
Okay.
Maybe send a 1,000, but for now I'm not doing features because
Why aren't you doing features? Get that bag.
I wanna do features next year. It's already a
Yeah, right.
deadline for this one.
Yeah, man. But then again, who in the mainstream would you want to work with?
In the mainstream, I wanna work with Triple M.
He knows how to pick a beat.
Exactly, the
And he
Rapture
knows-
Valley.
Yeah, he
That
knows how
guy
to
is
pick a
good.
beat. Like, I met someone who was hating on Triple M. What? I told him, I'm like, bro,
Why would you?
Triple
hate
M
on
knows how to
Triple
pick
M?
beats. Triple M knows what the people want to listen to. Triple M has got a couple of hits under his belt. Like, shout out to Triple M. Shout out to.
Shout
I never
out
met
to
him. I don't know him
Rapture
personally.
Valley,
But that song "Photo" with GMO is one of the biggest songs.
one
this
of
year.
the biggest songs in don't just say this year in Zambia.
Yeah, man. So I feel like, let's give people their flowers.
Exactly. So I want to.
So apart from Triple M, who else?
I love T-Sean. That is my big brother. We did a song in my album. The third track from my album. Yeah, I have other songs that are coming that we've done together. So yeah, shout out to the big man. And yeah, I want to work with Mr. Mark too. It's good. That one is a legend, please. Yeah, so I would like to work with him.
Okay. Tioen,
Yep.
how can platforms like Afrozam Radio and others contribute to the growth of the industry?
the growth of industry.
Like as people like us who are in the media, how can we help grow and boost the industry?
I think you really need to go out there and search for more talent. You know, people are talented, guys.
Everywhere, man, there is so much abundant talent. I don't want to compare with you.
I feel like if you invest so much in talent, it can be of help as well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and also other things like agriculture, yeah, and education. Yeah, let's not forget.
Do you know
education.
what we're trying to do this month? Like, you know what I wanted to do? It's just that my sponsors didn't come through for me. So I wanted us to do a conference.
Conference?
But we've pushed it to February next year. I wanted us to do a seminar, a one-day seminar.
Okay.
Where we bring people, we bring artists, entrepreneurs, people that want to win in the digital sphere. Where we bring people that are doing well, people that have managed to build numbers. They come and share. How do you build numbers? How do you consistently do this? And we bring people that have monetized their channels before. They come and educate. We come and, like a one-day event.
True.
I wanted to bring Magnet and Mizukanji to be the main speakers and maybe get
that would be very huge.
And charge people 300 to attend.
That would be very huge.
For the
I
whole
think
copper
you should
build.
go for it.
Yeah, man, that's what I was thinking because like
it.
Magnet managed to come from Russia. A lot of people are on the internet, join Zambian Facebook and blows up, make so much money. How are you doing that? Like we want to share this information. How are you doing that? Exactly. How can we be on TikTok and make money off it? How can we get our digital fame into money in your pockets? Those are the things that we want to do. So I was thinking of a seminar where we can come together and talk. If it's success, we can do maybe once quarterly.
I think that's a good idea. It's a good plan.
Yeah, man.
And it can bring something on the table.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, this is what we need. Because even me personally, there are certain things that I wish I knew earlier. Even right now, there are certain things that I don't know. Yeah. If I network with the right people, I'll be like, God,
because
if I knew this 2 years ago.
Every day we learn.
Yeah, man.
Every day we learn.
And networking and just being around people that are like-minded. Because, you know, if you go to a seminar that is talking about entrepreneurship and monetization of social media and how to use the internet safely and whatnot, if you pay 300, it takes a certain level of mindset to send a 300 kwa conference. So meaning, the people that you're going to meet at that conference are people who are like-minded. So you're networking with the right people.
True. For
me, that's how I look at it, and I feel like that is what is important. We need to network and share ideas, basically.
Yeah.
Not share my connections. Do you have any song that you've been listening to on repeat? Do you listen to music on repeat? Like, what is your song that you're listening to right now?
My song, obviously.
Apart from your music, which other artists do you like bump music crazy? Like,
you're talking about a Zambian
either
artist
Zambian international. Regardless.
Okay, so I've been listening to what's this guy? This guy that did Gadi. The guy that was on the chorus.
What was in the chorus of that song? John Legend?
No.
What was in the chorus of that?
What's his name? I've forgotten his name. But it's dope.
Yeah, I know. It's in my mind. Like
his music has been on repeat lately. I've been listening to him. And
what about locally?
Locally, obviously, Yo Maps. I've been listening to Maps.
I'm like a huge stan Yo Map fan, man.
For real.
Shout out to the Orioles.
I love Maps.
Oh, Yo Maps, I mean, I can take it on. I'm kissing Gokshow and Kadi na book to my message. Mun chef parid at achieve.
Na 3PM da mun for mun todia.
I've liked 3PM from when he just came on the scene.
Especially the song that he did with Dre Hamo. That song is fire.
Yeah, man.
It's stuck on my mind, like, you know, crazy.
I was with Tilo the other day, though we came from an event very late, so we didn't do an interview. He's also one of my artists that I actually like.
Okay.
Yeah, Tilo. The dope boy who is this smart kid is like a personal friend of mine. Even away from the music, he's a guy that I can call and say, nice something that I couldn't. So he's also my people. And then in Ndola, we could be on a punchline. Friends and Punchline are supposed to come. They were supposed to be here by now. I don't know why they're not here. Yeah, they're coming for an interview as well. Okay. So like for me personally, we're trying to just make more connections on the Cobra Belt and build one big family.
Yeah.
Because united we stand,
divided with 4. True.
You see how you're dropping a song, right?
Yeah.
Imagine if we had, let's say, 500 people from all over the Cover Banga, Chidawombo, Kitwe, Twarpanga Fechakosa. Meaning, when go off Rimbo, if everyone in Nachta share, you've got 500 people around the region. Meaning, even if Nachi people, the first day when the song drops, we'll do 500 views.
Exactly.
Minimum
guaranteed that we are doing 500 views.
The first hour it drops, we're going to do 500. Do you know how the algorithm works? If a lot of people at once, Facebook, YouTube will start pushing it more if more people are coming.
If more people are coming, that's how they work. They see the engagement you are having like on your platforms, then they also help.
So me, what I tell people is that just don't watch, like and share too.
True.
It tells the algorithm, oh, this person liked and they shared it. Maybe other people need to see
hello Zambia is chinet sera chako chitafe like but chite mo sana.
Like, you know, it doesn't cost you 2 more seconds to just press share.
Guys, please, when you come across our things on Facebook, we are kindly asking like and share
and subscribe on YouTube.
And subscribe. If it's YouTube, subscribe to our channels because, guys, we cannot do without you.
Mona boy, I will never ask money from people, but that's in the wrong run. Tiwen, what message do you have for your fans and just the people that are watching us and are listening to us?
I just have one message for my fans. I just want to say thank you for always supporting me since day one, even if I go mute on you sometimes, but yeah.
Nevi life,
but I'm grateful for the support, and I just want to encourage each and every person out there that is listening to this interview, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't ever stop. And every day, get up and hustle, because nobody is going to bring food to you and say,
basically.
Yeah. And for the kids that are in school, stay in school.
Get that education.
Exactly.
It's important. If you weren't a musician, what career would you have been pursuing right now?
If I wasn't a musician?
Yeah.
If I wasn't a musician, maybe I would have been maybe like, I wanted to be a civil engineer.
What happened to your civil engineering dreams?
Finances. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it happens with the best of us, bruv. Exactly. It happens with the best of us.
Finances.
Do you think that's something that you can still pursue, or you've gotten over your ambitions?
I still want to do it. I know that one day I'm going to take myself to school, because I don't really come from a world doing family. Like,
when somebody sees you, they might think you're rich, bruv. You're using one of the latest iPhones.
Yeah, that's fresh. What they think.
You're always fresh.
That's what they think.
You're always smelling nice.
That's
your
what they think.
Your tattoos are on point. You went to a proper tattoo artist. You didn't go to one of these funny guys. That part of I'm telling you.
Give me love.
Some people might think that this guy is really getting it.
Yeah, like you're making a lot of money, but it's just an hustle, Like we also here and there, just pushing.
So now, where can people find your music, bruv?
So my music is everywhere. You can find my music on Spotify, Apple, Deezer, Tidal, iHeartRadio, Boomplay.
Yeah, man.
They talk about Boomplay. Yeah, my music is available on these platforms. Yeah, even on these local blogs. Yeah, they are available. You can search for my music on Zambian Tunes, Zambian Play, Zambian Music Blog. Yeah,
Zambian Music Blog is legendary.
That's home for me.
What's Mr. Phil, right?
Yeah, Mr. Phil. Shout out to Mr. Phil and me. So rest in peace.
Yeah, Mr. Phil. Mr. Phil is like one of the pioneers of Zambian music. It is like in Dimba. Those were the first blogs, man.
That man is a legend.
Yeah, man. Dimba.com, ZMB. Because, that's where they made Edna. Zambian Music Blog Talks, ZMB Talks.
Yeah.
So they've really contributed massively to the development of the industry.
I remember when I first dropped my single, Mr. Phil shared that single on his platform, and people were calling me. I was young, and I kept on receiving these calls from people.
Like, why are you calling me? Music blog?
Why are you calling me?
Bruv, do you know me? I've tried to be a blogger.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I've had maybe 5 blogs. The first one was Zam Drums, and then I had Z Drums. and then I had Zamjams, and then I had kipclassic.com.
For real.
Yeah, but I kept, because for me, it's that type of thing where I would set up a blog and I would want to have a team. I'll call like youngs. I believe in the young people. I would call a youngster. Now, got a phone. Now, much want to upload your limbo. So, so. Can't go every day. Because for your blog, the issue with blogs is that you need at least 5 posts a day.
Exactly.
Minimum 5 posts. That I'm going to post a bit more. But I'm going to news. But finding people that can consistently do that,
it's hard. Yeah.
So now I have to run this radio station. I have to record my podcast. I have to now land the blog because I closed all these other sites. We put everything in one. www.afrozamradio.net. So we've got an entertainment site. On the site, you can go on our blog. You can download music. You can stream. You can listen to the podcast and everything. Oh, no, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I know.
It's a lot of work.
I know.
So now, as we are coming to the end of our discussion, what are your concluding remarks?
My concluding remarks is just about the song that I'm dropping tomorrow. You all need to go and stream my song. When it's out, it's dropping at midnight. Even if I don't share the link like right there and there, just go and search for it and give me some streams, bro. Just
tell people to also do the notification bell on your channel.
Exactly. And if you can do a challenge, do it and send it to my WhatsApp.
And on YouTube, this is nothing that we don't do. On YouTube, you guys, when you subscribe, also turn on the notification bell.
Exactly.
So that you don't miss any content.
Yeah.
If they like a content, next time you drop, if they have turned on their notification, to send them a notification, okay, T-Wayne has dropped something today.
Yeah. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I go by the name T-Wayne Zambia, Spotify T-Wayne Zambia, on Facebook. Same user handle T-Wayne Zambia.
Any shout outs? So are you giving shout outs? Come about my mama shout out.
Last foot, Mark
my shout out, man.
Shout out to BMB Electronics. Shout out to the Pepe Kamane family, the Pepe Kamane management. Shout out to Mr. KIP. Thank you, Biggie, for having me. Bro. Shout out to Afrozam. You all need to go and search for Afrozam. Yeah, it's everywhere. Let's run some numbers up.
Thanks, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. This has been a special edition of Hustle and Grind podcast. So, to all the artists on the cover board and everywhere in Zambia, if you want to be part of the family, if you want to come on the show, you want to be part of what we're doing here, you can just leave a comment in the comment section, or you can, in the description, there is a number that you can send us, drop us a WhatsApp message or a text message. You can even drop us an email. This is Hustle and Grind. We talk to the people that are making us happy, that are keeping us entertained, change makers, decision makers in the beautiful music industry that we love. It's your boy DJ Kip Classic. We're on Afrozam Radio. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. Until the next time, stay blessed.